Daisy's one of the trailers early on. Call the Clown, Flying Fellows right there, and Teppanyaki in the yellow. Spritz is also going around them with a good position. They're followed by Pimpernel. Pimpernel at this stage is about 4 lengths off the leader. Sergeant Tibbs on the outside of runners. They're followed further back by Indian Connection, and then comes the Big League. Second to last is 8 Stories, and down under's the trailer. It's racing about 8 or 9 lengths off the leader. Teppanyaki past the 1,000-metre marker is the leader. Call the Clown, the blue blinkers. Spritzers on the outside. They're followed by Flying Fellow, Pimpernel, Sergeant Turbs. On the inside, MacDaisy, the white caps, about 5 lengths off the leader. The big white blaze of Indian Connection. Then comes the Big League. The Big League's about 8 or 9 lengths off the leader. Then 8 Stories. Down under's the trailer. About to turn for home at the 600-metre marker. Teppanyaki continues to lead it. Spritzer second, and Call the Clown on the inside. Then Pimpernel, Flying Fellow. Towards the outside, McDessie comes out for a run. The Big League as they come to the last 400. Teppanyaki the leader. Spritzer. Call the Clown starts to moving down the inside, and towards the outside, Pimpernel. Call the Clown, Pimpernel past the 200. Down under's running on from behind. Call the Clown and Pimpernel down the inside. Down under's coming home well. Spritzer on the outside. Spritzer down under Pimpernel. I go with down under. Down under from Spritzer. Maybe MacDessie ran third. It gets close, but I think number 1 down under on the far side with the black cap will just make it home. Pimpernel's right there. McDessie comes back. Spritzer's also involved. It's down under, just the leader, Pimpernel. Spritzer on the outside, and McDessie comes back for more. Coming down to the line, it's mighty close. Down under won it. Second will go to Spritzer. Third, McDessie. Fourth, Pimpernel. Flying Fellow. Call the Clown is further back in the running. Anybody could win it at the 200 of those top 5. Further back is Teppanyaki. And then came Indian Connection, the Big League. We'll take a look at that head-on shortly. And down under came from Stone Last under apprentice Eric Nguana. Can take a look 2 off the left-hand side, the black cap. And down under goes for a split, but then eventually goes to the extreme left-hand side and comes home really powerfully. Spritzers in the blue on the right. Pimpernel, Call the Clown, and MacDessie comes back for one late lunge. But you're going to find that number 1 down under in a thriller wins the 10th and last. Down under on the Toad shows up at 840 a win and 260 a place. Toad favourite ended up number 2, MacDessie. 10th and last time from a very, very good race meeting here on Daily News. Craig Peters signing off.
Oh, we've just seen the running of race number 9, and well done to the Gavin van Zyl team here with number 1 down under. And my cameraman, who's the sharpest kid on course, just tells me it's not race number 9, D's. It's obviously race number 10. We finished with the exotics. It's been a long day, but we've had a fantastic afternoon's racing. Now down under, partnered by our good friend Eric Nguane, the young man who's going about his business quietly but in a good way. And of course the Gavin van Zyl team, and Garrett's going to represent the guys here. Well done to the owners who are J. Raj, my good mate Ronald, and Gavin van Zyl. But firstly, Garrett, nice to have a winner on these big days, and this horse, he's won a good race back to back.
Yes, geez, it's been a long day and we've had some mixed results, but very well done to the owners. Michelle Jarraj, Roland Naidu and my dad. This is a horse that we always thought highly of from day one, and it looks like things are starting to click for him, and a big thank you for their patience. It's a just reward for Eric, who's been putting in a lot of hours with us. We've been working together for, well, it must be about 6 months, and he deserves it and more. Most likeable young man, and horses run for him, so well done to him and to the team.
Yeah, you know, I always touched on it in the preview whenever this kid's on a horse, and it's still early days in his apprenticeship, but he's going along the right way, Gareth.
Yes, he's, you know, many have talent and it doesn't come through, but he's got the right type of an attitude and his head's on, you know, on the right way. And if it remains like that, we can only see him go from strength to strength.
Well done to yourself and your dad and the entire team. This horse come down from Gauteng, and he seems to love the poly.
He took to it very well. I mean, you know, he came back full of it on his face, but it didn't stop him at all. He ran through it and gutsy win.
I'll give our best to your dad, and again, nice way to end off the day, Garrett. Well done to the team.
Thank you, Dees.
Well done to Garrett van Zyl, and well done to my good mate, Ronald, of course, Ronald Naidu, and all the other partners here, Jay Raj and Gavin. But well done to you, Ronald, who I'm sure is watching back home. Eric, I must pay compliments to you again. I had a long chat with you the other day on air. I like the way you're going about your business, and you've given this horse an absolute pearl of the ride, because you had a lot of ground to make up turning to the straight.
100%. Mr. van Zyl gave me simple instructions. He said I must just tuck in behind everything and just be patient. And then if I find a gap on the left or the right, I must just try and see what he can give me and see where I run. And he ran a good race.
It's not a feature race, but it is on a big day, and nice to put one on the board.
Yes, sir. I'd just like to say a big thanks to Mr. van Zyl for giving me a chance on a big day. It's a privilege to ride win on such a big day like this. And I'd just like to say a big thanks again to the stables of Mr. van Zyl. We've been working a lot at home, and they've been promising that they'll give me rides, and I stayed with them, and I can see the hard work is paying off.
I can see the smile on your face. You're loving what you've chosen to do, and that's to become a jockey one day.
100%, sir. I've always wanted to become a jockey, sir. When they came to my school and said, this is what you should do or something, I just chose I said, okay, I'll go with it, and I'll see where I go about, and everything's just working well, sir.
Well, you've taken your opportunity with both hands. You're getting a bit of support from respective yards. You're riding well, and all I can say is keep up the good work, young Eric, and may it go from strength to strength.
Yes, thank you, sir. And I'd just like to say a big thanks to the Academy and Riding Masters for all the support and training they've been giving me. And big thanks to the trainers as well at Sommerfeld and Ashburton as well. They've been supporting me. And I'd like to say a big thanks again to Mr. van Zyl, because he said he's got a lot of confidence this horse will run well, and it just happened for me.
Well, you brought it home. Going to enjoy the rest of the evening.
Thank you, sir. And I'd just like to say a big thanks once again to my family and friends at home for support. Thank you.
Well done. Eric Ngwane closing off the meeting for the Gavin van Zyl team on number 1, Down Under. The numbers you'll need in race number 10, 1, 10, 2, and 8. And that's a wrap of Daily News Race Day. And I must say well done to all the winning connections of the feature races, all the other winners on the day. Big thank you to Wesley Bowman, Sheldon Peters, Craig Peters, who did the commentary for all 10 races, to Raymond Rogers and his team. And let's not forget the hardest working cameraman on course, who is Zane. From myself, Dees Dynan, until we meet again, which will be on Wednesday in the capital, Pietermaritzburg. Scottsville is where we are. Enjoy what's left of your weekend. You got the entire evening to look forward to Saturday. You got Sunday to look forward to on your World of Winners teletrack. And from myself, Dees Dynan, until Wednesday, take care. Salani Gashle.